Welcome to International Movie News. In a recent and urgent development, a group of influential actors, including Mark Ruffalo, Jessica Chastain, Cate Blanchett, Quinta Brunson, Rosario Dawson, Oscar Isaac, Joaquin Phoenix, Alyssa Milano, Jon Stewart, and many others, have come together to address an issue of global concern. These artists have penned a heartfelt letter to President Joe Biden, urging him to take immediate action to secure a ceasefire in the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict and emphasizing the sanctity of all lives involved. This letter, signed by prominent Jewish, Muslim, and Christian actors, reflects a shared humanitarian concern for the escalating violence and loss of life in the region. The toll of more than 5,000 lives lost in the past week and a half is described as catastrophic and morally unacceptable by the signatories. The actors call upon President Biden, as the leader of the United States, to use his authority to de-escalate the situation and facilitate a ceasefire without further delay. They stress that every life in the Holy Land is sacred, regardless of faith or ethnicity, and unequivocally condemn the killing of both Palestinian and Israeli civilians. But this appeal doesn't stop at President Biden. It implores all world leaders to join the efforts to stop the violence, emphasizing the urgency of ending the bombing of Gaza and ensuring the safe release of hostages. The dire situation in Gaza is compounded by the fact that half of its 2 million residents are children, with over two-thirds being refugees and their descendants who have been displaced from their homes. The letter calls for immediate access to humanitarian aid to alleviate the suffering of the people in the region. The actors express their belief in the United States' potential to play a pivotal diplomatic role in resolving the conflict and emphasize that saving lives is a moral imperative. They echo the sentiments of UNICEF and other humanitarian organizations by stressing the importance of compassion and adherence to international law. As of the time of this recording, more than 6,000 bombs have been dropped on Gaza in the last 12 days, resulting in one child being killed every 15 minutes. This is a grave and heartbreaking situation that requires immediate attention. In conclusion, these artists come together not just as celebrities, but as compassionate human beings, motivated by a deep desire to stop more bloodshed in the region. They refuse to be the generation that stood by and did nothing in the face of such a crisis. As they state, history is watching. Signed by a list of notable figures, including Riz Ahmed, Mahershala Ali, Cherian Davies, America Ferrera, Andrew Garfield, Ilana Glazer, Shailene Woodley, and many more. Please remember to subscribe to International Movie News for more updates on this critical issue.